guys, welcome back to another episode of the Shell Challenge Build A. This challenge, I was intimidated at the beginning in the first video a lot by the sheer size of the EA I made, but I'm really kind of glad with the idea that I came up with here. I've really been inspired by the new pack, the Magic Realms pack for this, and the idea of university coming out soon, which I probably won't be able to get, but the idea was there, the inspiration. So what I decided to do for the interior of this build was do like a garden-esque type vibe and like a school for witches. Definitely they're going to be studying plants as our main focus versus actual spells. So I have this in like outdoor little tiny greenhouse area with like a fountain and stuff, and just kind of like a relaxing area mainly. And I feel like this is the teacher's main area. Like this is her pride and joy of her plants and all that stuff. The bottom floor consists with that main entrance area, and the front, it's going to be kind of like her little office area for the building. She would take people there and they'd be like, hey, can my kids go here, type of stuff. And then you have this outdoor part area where you can go out or into, or there's those hallways you can see up in the corner coming off of it, and I add a door off of one of them. You can't get to the other hallways because I feel like I wanted to keep that wing more secluded from people, like guests. So the left wing from the back, the right wing from the front is more of like a guest entertainment vibe side. So you have that first room off of it would be a tiny bathroom. It's got all the necessities in it because there's going to be 8 people basically on this lot, and I figured if it's going to be a bathroom, it's going to be a full bathroom. Even if it's a guest bathroom, it is small but not really small, and it's luxurious. I want this to be a place for, like, she's a private tutor who has her own little building, and you have to be rich to come here and learn from her. So she's well known, prestige. She earns a lot of money from this and from other works she does. So the next building down would be the kitchen dining room area. There is a little off pantry that I put in. It's not very decorated. I wanted to spend more time on other things in the house. This is the entryway I'm building right now, as you can see, the little office area. And then it has a kitchen. It's just a small, I like it. It's got like a modern but still the traditional vibe for it. So, and then after that, you have a little office study area. I think this is where she mainly does her work. Students are allowed in there and to, like, be there, but that's kind of her office, even though it's super open and not very private. And then after that, you have a little lounge area. Now that I think about it, I didn't add any TVs to any of the rooms. So they're definitely going to find entertainment in other ways on the property. It's just a little lounge area. It's got an actual, like, modern fireplace instead of, like, the gem one in her office area or the meeting entranceway. It's quaint. I kind of wish I had a living room like that. I love all the furniture in this pack. I'm personally love antiques. I love old rustic things. I love just going to the stores and wishing I could buy things from it, even though I can't. So I can see myself when I'm older living in kind of like those antique stores, kind of just cluttered vibe of like all this old stuff that I use and collect. One of my things that I'm collecting at the moment would be things like teacups, antique teacups. I actually use, like, I have tea parties, like British, old-fashioned-ish type tea parties. I kind of started that from my aunt, and they're kind of fun. It sounds lame, but they're pretty fun. Then we have the hallway. I wanted to keep it simple but grand on this side of the house, since it is like her kind of just showing off the area. And then on the other side, you have a complete study area for all the students to go down and study on their own time. It could also be used as one of the classrooms. It's just more like a lounge than a classroom. And then you have another bathroom at the end with a bath, and then you have a laundry room. So, and I do give the option of you doing your laundry outside, keeping it green, because they want to be conservative, but you can't really live very... She at the same time doesn't want to do it, but the option's there for her students. So she has laundry machines and stuff still. And then you have a staircase and a little dustpan room going on in that one area by the laundromat. Going upstairs, and upstairs is the living quarters. So the living quarters includes... and the first wing where you go up includes 2 bedrooms and the bathroom area for the students only. So it's got 2 bathrooms and a shower and a stall area. Of course, I don't have actual stalls because I don't have university. Sorry, I got a burp there that came up. And where was I? Oh, the upstairs bathroom areas, of course. And then next to that, I think this is the room I like the most because I'm definitely a gamer and a nerd for sure. So this room I based off, like, she was kind of forced to go. Her parents want her to be like one of the best witches to be in her time, and they're kind of setting up the goal for her and everything, but she really doesn't want to be there. She's more into like robots and technology. Yeah, she has this amazing thing like magic that she controls, and it's cool and stuff, but she's just a giant nerd, and she wants to do that with her life, not what her parents plan. But of course she's going, and it's like her parents paid for this prestigious place for her to be, and she's studying. But she's definitely overloading herself. I even added like a little robot head on the desk to say something that's like she's practicing on or figuring it out, or deconstructing and putting back together. At the next room, I'm pretty sure I left that room empty. It's either empty or it's one of the other rooms. So for the other rooms, there's 4 student rooms. So she each room's private. Yeah, each room has their own balcony. Of course, there's one that's a little cheaper. It's got more room space, but it's got less balcony, and it's just cute. I like those ones better. I think I'd prefer those ones over the big balcony ones personally, but anyways, the other rooms, I have like a pink glam queen. I had to go with something stereotypical because I'm not very creative in that way. And I wanted to declutter most of the rooms. So I left one room open. I have the nerd room, the glam room, and then I have a girl who really, really wants to be there. And she wants to be the best witch, so like she tries to have a competition with the other witch, but it's not very successful because the other witch is the robotics one, doesn't really want to be there, but her parents want her to be, so she's always trying to show off, be like, no, I'm going to be the best witch. She's also very clean and resourceful. She wants to leave the planet like greener, kind of like that hippie vibe, but magical. I think her room's pretty cute. I honestly, super adorable. It would be relaxing to be there. And then we have just a little balcony that everyone can share. And it leads into, this balcony is like the hallway to get from one wing to the other. So you have one side with 2 bedrooms, the bathroom, and the other side with 2 bedrooms. And for that side, I also did a little closet area, and I actually did a schoolroom for them. So they do have the study room, hall, lounge area, and they actually have an actual schoolroom up on the top. And then from the balcony, you can access or be near like the main witches, the teacher, whatever you want to call her. That's her housing living area. So she's got her little bedroom area. She's got a little computer area. She's got a huge porch to herself. It's a porch that looks out from the front building. And she's just living her good life. Like, you can tell, like, the rest of the house, I put some expensive things in, but I made sure she looked like she was living in more luxury than the luxury the other students were living in. Because it's her stuff. Like, why wouldn't she give herself the best? I think she is a snob. If I made this witch, she would definitely be a rich, high-end snob. So, it's kind of where that led up. And then I ended up ignoring the balconies for her and the bottom stories because at that point, in the next section, you'll see I kind of get not super inspired. I'm kind of done with this build. I've done already so much for the build, and I've kind of just dumped it. Not like dumped it, you know. I definitely made sure I did landscaping and stuff, which you'll see in the next part, and a little quick tour of everything. But it was definitely, I could have done better. I know I could have done better. I've done better. But I was kind of over it. This has been a really fun challenge. I've just spent so long on everything. I try to make these videos short, but I literally have spent hours upon hours on this build. So this 30 minutes, I've time-lapsed everything by like at least 500%. So yeah, like 4 hours down 15 minutes sometimes. I have cut things out. I didn't want to cut out big sections, so I wanted to really show you everything as I was building it. I hope you guys really enjoy the rest of this build and look forward to the next section, the landscaping. And I did forget a thumbnail, and there won't be a thumbnail for this one until the end because I kind of just want to leave the last reveal a surprise. So when the last part comes out, there will be thumbnails for everything, but I haven't even finished it, so that's also why, because I don't want to have the thumbnail of like the unfinished house. I could have done all these parts at once, but I didn't. I just didn't. It's, again, I can't sit here and work for 24 hours on one building, edit it all, and then have it all released and like the thumbnail and everything ready. It's just been kind of go as I can. I've also been having a lot of health issues in my personal life, so it's been kind of hard. I've been sick a lot, and I've just been doing these when I can or whenever it feels relaxing. So thanks for watching and listening to me ramble about stupid things, because I tend to ramble, and I hope I didn't say a lot this time like I did last time. Maybe I said it more. It's me being nervous. I'll get used to this one day, hopefully. I hope you enjoy the rest. Thanks for watching. Bye.
you.